So this is a Lunar Ultima 462. Going to show you, walk around the van and show you how it all operates. The hitch up and hook up procedure we'll go through in person here on site. But in the front locker, you've got your gas bottle with gas regulator on top. Gas pipe work going to your regulator up in the top of the van. And then on this particular van, it has got a changeover valve, so when the arrow on this side is pointing towards this bottle, for instance, that is the bottle the gas will run from. And if you change that valve over to the opposite side, well, if you've got a second pipe on there and a second bottle, you'll be able to run off the second bottle on board the van. As I said, the hookup will go through while you're here on site. You've got your wind down leg on each side of the van at the front. Your Truma heating vent on the side of the van, and as you can see, we've got the gas systems running at the moment, just so you can see everything's operating. You've then got your water pump connection and water filter underneath the blue cover at the top there. Then got your battery, mains power lead coming into the van, and your motor mover power switch behind there. The motor mover again is something we'll go through in person here on site. Then got your fridge vents coming slightly further down the van. On this end you've got the gas vent for the fridge, and then the vent for the electric side just there. Then got the motor mover at the bottom, which again we'll go through in person, and the wheel nuts which will torque before you leave site. Then got your toilet, your waste water vent flaps coming out the side of the van, so your grey pipe work going to them and into your waste master itself. Toilet cassette, release the toilet cassette by pulling up the orange handle and pulling towards you. Orange pressure relief on the back when you're tipping the waste away, and the neck here to empty the waste out. You'll put 1 litre of water in there and a capful of the blue fluid for use. Top cassette just here, you'll undo this, and this will be a flush tank, so you'll put 3.5 litres of water in here and a cap full of the pink fluid. Coming towards the back of the caravan, or at the back of the van, you've got your wind down legs on either side. The lights will plug into your car when you arrive on site, just to make sure everything's talking to each other as it should. On the other side of the van, you've got your storage locker at the front here, and your barbecue gas points and your other wind down leg. Going inside the van, very simple to use this caravan. First of all, you're going to turn the power on above the door, so you've got your power on and off just here for the caravan itself. You've then got your internal lighting just here, which we'll leave on for now. Awning lights on the outside of the caravan. Battery level on the button just here, and you can go through your menu to set your clock, etc. on the timer at the top here if you wish to. To fill the water system, you will notice that all the water system is completely full at the moment, but you'd open each tap up on the hot side, so that's the bathroom and the shower as well. Then underneath the seat at the front, before you do any more, you're going to make sure that the yellow drain down valve that you see just down there is in the position it's in now, which is the fill position. If you need to drain the water system, you'll open that valve up to the upright position so the water is completely drained out of the caravan. Now to fill it, as I said, you're going to have to make sure that valve is in the fill position, so that is parallel with the floor. Each tap will be open completely. This caravan hasn't been cleaned yet, so I do apologise if it's still a bit dirty inside. But we'll open each tap up on the hot side, so that then at that point you can start bleeding the water system. With your aqua roll connect on the outside, you'll come over to the button just here. As you can see, it's running at the moment, but when you come to it, it'll be off to start with, and then you'll need to turn it on. And if the taps are open, it's spit and splatter to start with as the water's coming out of each tap. But as you can see, running nice and freely because the water system's already been bled, and hopefully you can notice it's steaming. We've got it all nice and warm, so you can see the heating and hot water, or the hot water system is working on board the van. So talking of heating the water, over by the door you've got the control panel for the heating and hot water. So you'll press the middle button here and it'll go into the options. So first of all, you're going to select the power supply you're using. So at the moment we've got it on mix 1, which is gas and 1000 watts of power. You've then got mix 2, which is 2000 watts of power and gas at the same time. Electric 1, which is 1000 watts of power on its own. And electric 2, which is 2000 watts of power on its own. You have also got in here, right down the bottom, the option to run gas on its own. I'm just going to put it on electric 1 for now. We're going to go onto the heating now. So to set the temperature, you spin the dial at the bottom, left or right, select the temperature you want the caravan to be. If you want the heating off, you go back to the off position. hit the central button and that will turn the heating off, but you also select the temperature by doing the same thing. So you spin the dial around and select the temperature. Spin it to the right, and then you can go into your water settings. So you've got off, water heating off, water heater in eco, which is about 30 degrees, hot, which is around 60, then boost for when you are showering. And again, to set the temperature, you press the middle button and it will set the hot water temperature. Power supply I've already been through. Then you spin it to the right again, and you'll come to the fan symbol. So you've got fan off, vent, which you'll select, and then you can select the fan speed between 1 and 10. At the bottom here, you've got the option to set timers for your heating and hot water, which we advise you read the manual for. You can set the clock for the control panel just here for them timers, and then just in this spanner symbol at the end, you've got the options for the engineers in there. Next up, we've got the hob. So I'm just going to show you that's all working by igniting it all up. So there's electric ring 1. I'm just going to put the camera down for a second so you can see it all igniting up. It says all your electric rings working as gas rings working as they should. Next up, we're going to go to the grill. So I'm just going to ignite it first, just see. It's hard to hold the camera at the same time. As you can see, hot grill working as you'd expect it to. At the bottom, the oven has ignited straight up, as you can see. The electric ring's a bit more difficult to show because obviously you can't see the heat, but it has been tested in our workshop. Microwave is an eco microwave, so to operate it, you need, before you do anything, you need to hit the eco button just here to wake it back up, and then you'll go through and operate it pretty much like a normal microwave. Fridge, power on. Self-ignite on gas, so you don't need to do anything there. As long as the gas bottle's turned on, it will ignite on gas. To control the temperature, use the thermometer button on the right hand side. Mains power, again, control the temperature on the button on the right hand side. Then 12 volts if you're towing down the road, which we're not connected to at the moment, as you can see. Very simple, will allow you to use the fridge as a call box while you're towing it down the road. To turn the power back off, press and hold the power button and the fridge will turn off. In the bathroom, again, very simple. Electric flush on the toilet, as you'd expect to see. And then your toilet waste flap, which allows the waste into the cassette underneath. You can turn the toilet for your convenience, so you can get comfortable. However, when you are emptying the cassette from underneath the van, you will need to make sure the toilet is pointing straight across the van towards the shower unit itself. If you have any further questions on the Lunar Ultima 462, please do give us a call here at the Caravan Company and we'd be more than happy to help. Thank you very much. Bye bye.